Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome back to the pre-market outlook session for the final day in the week and going to be end of the third week in the August. This is 22nd of August 2025. Based on the yesterday's behavior, what we have learned or what we have observed means, see the intention of the Nifty as it has broken 25,145, which has been many occasions we have discussed. That 25,145 broken but could not close above that level. What we have been mentioning in the everyday's report in the recent days, that it should close consecutively 2 days in a row above the 25,145. Then only the resume of the bull run or the bull run resumption may be happening like we have mentioned or stated. Whether it has happened, only break happened, not the close. Even though the close happened, it should have closed the second day also consecutively. So we have to wait for that action to be completed by the Nifty side to make the informed decision about the trend or direction which the Nifty will be continuing or resuming the bull run. Until then, what may be happening? Of course, the range bound and a very tight consolidation between the thin ranges like in the sideways manner which has been experiencing in the recent trends, recent days, the same can be continued and expected to. So that is what the behavior is indicating for the Nifty. And if it is actually continuously holding the support of 24,900 and 800 zones, but it could not make the 25,145 above close for even one day. There one can get the signal based on the behavior analysis. If it does so without breaking the low and trying to break the resistance but could not close above, which means what? The index or stock, whatever may be, in that manner, if it is witnessing means, one can expect the breakout again and close above that also possible to happen on the particular index or stock. So that we have mentioned in today's report that it tests the barrier. Despite the lackluster trend it has witnessed yesterday till the Nifty somewhat creeped into resistance zones of 25,145. What the thing left is it could not close above that. Anyhow, it has maintained the close above 25,000 despite or amidst the very flat trend without a lack of without a participation on the higher side or lack of follow through by. So these and all actually awaited to change or awaited to turn around on the particular instrument, whether it is Nifty or any other index or any other stocks. So the opening trend, what can be expected for Indian markets means no changes. Every day is open in the recent days. It has become an habitual one for the even global market, not only for India, is witnessing a kind of flat or a soft manner of opening. So that is expected for today also. But the thing will be after opening, how it is getting treated, whether it is trying to, as we have predicted based on the behavior analysis, once broken the resistance without breaking the support, if it is continuously trying to loiter between the ranges, so the breakout again can happen, and because of that, the possibility of close above the resistance also can be expected, like we have mentioned. That is what for today. See the support of 24,900 and 24,800 levels are still maintained by the Nifty and even closing above consecutively 25,000 mark again. That was a psychological zone and which has broken the 25,145. So all the criteria what you have actually stated has been respected by the Nifty till now. Only one thing is it has to again break the 25,145 and close above which. Until it is happening, one can keep the long positions or build the long position by utilizing the strategy of buy on dips or buy on lowest, that means corrections. So based on that, by keeping the stop loss, what we have mentioned about the support level, that can be treated as a stop loss. And even for the positional trader, it would be very better, and it is giving handy directions and strategies than for the day traders. So that is what the strategy for Nifty one can adapt and trade accordingly. If it is breaking and closing about 25,145 again means what will happen? Yeah, that is the major thing. So if it is again breaks 25,145 and trying to close above means the probability for reaching 25,300 immediately and 25,500 within 1 or 2 sessions might be happening and increasing. So for that, the long positions can be focused. That's it. These are all actually suitable levels for positional, and which in which we are expecting a good move either today or Monday, as we stated in yesterday's session itself. So yesterday, today or Monday we have mentioned. In that way, today or Monday we can expect some good movement. About to 1% of movement also can be expected from Nifty, Bank Nifty, financial services, and even for the mid cap. So all four major indexes can be seen in the same percentage of performance manner, so that based on the confirmation it is providing or it is giving on the direction side, the 1% movement will be on the same direction. If it is breaking above and closing, trying to close about 145 means that 1% should be on the long side. In case if it is conversely moving towards the support zone and breaking the support means the 1% movement can be expected on the downside. That's it, very simple. From the sectors front, today's market movement may be highly dominated by the sectors like automobile, energy, metal, oil and gas, pharmaceuticals, and realty. On the stocks front, based on the news, based on the technical behavior, the stocks like Vedanta Limited, interim dividend, second time announced. Apollo Hospital block deal. Cipla based on the technical behavior. BSE and Angel One, these are all based on the technical behavior. That too happened because of the BSE, Angel One kind of brokerage related or stock market oriented stocks and all have witnessed a fall because of the SEBI's new norms in terms of derivatives. So that is actually weighing on the stocks. So that may be continuing the downtrend till it is finding the support. So BSE Angel One can be focused on building the shorts or reducing the positions or otherwise buying the put options. And from the news front, Titagar Rail and Texmaco Rail, these stocks are actually having good news. The positive news actually going to pull the or going to make the stocks to move higher. And Wipro based on news, based on the joint venture. So in the AA part, that is also can be focused on the long side. Ola Electric Mobility, the final stock for the day traders, that is expected to continue its negative trend for the day. So that's it from today's pre-market session we can discuss. And we wish everyone to have an opportunistic day. So everyone can enjoy if the breakout or a breakdown happens, because we expect 1% of movement at least from the market. So thank you for your participation. We can see the queries on crude oil. See the crude oil currently, based on the consolidation it is witnessing for the day, which is expected to continue its consolidation in a way to slightly move up, because anyhow this upside attempts and all being taken by the crude oil may be capped or resisted around the 5,600 and yeah, of course 5,600 as a whole we can sell. So the 5,600 would be the capping zone for the crude oil, where one can reduce the long positions or reduce the call option if any already bought. Because of that 5,600 is getting resisting the crude oil until it is breaking above or until it is decisively moving above 5,600 to 650 level, it is better to avoid building further long. So after 5,650 breach out, one can keep or one can again resume the building of long positions. Until then, it is better to utilize the hike it is giving towards the 5,600. If it is moving above 5,600 also, it is better to utilize that kind of extensive movement to reduce the long positions. And for the longs you are having currently can be maintained by keeping the stop loss as 5,500 below exactly. So that is for crude oil. So we can conclude today's session and we'll meet again tomorrow. Thank you for your participation. Bye-bye.